Hi guys, this is Mauro from the Daring Ones. Today we're gonna go to the forehand volley. I'm gonna try to make this short and just go through 2 or 3 tips that I think are very important on the volley, trying to make it solid and try to make it aggressive or defensive depending on the shot. But the first thing I want to mention is that I see a lot of people when when I see people playing from a lot of different levels, but I think there is a common denominator that I see on kids and adults is when they volley, they bring the racket too far back. They actually swing on the volley. When the ball is sitting there and you want to put it away, of course we have the time to swing, we can do that, it's easy. But most of the shots, I would say more than 90% of the shots that we have to volley are going to be shots that are coming with at least half pace or 50, 60, 70% pace, and they're going to be usually below the shoulder. So what you want to do is usually first, one tip is no man's land, service line. This is the spot where you want to practice volley. That's where you want to start volleying first. Why? Because if you learn to volley from that spot, everything else beyond that, closer to the net, is going to be much easier. Okay, so just to start, when you practice volley closer to the service line. Okay, and now we go to the technical thing. Is first the grip. The grip, remember, on the grips in tennis there is one law. There is no one size fits all in tennis for any stroke. You're gonna find people that are gonna tell you, oh, you know what, in this stroke you're gonna use Eastern, or you're gonna use Continental or Western or Extreme Western, whatever. You can use that as a guide. When you get out there and play, you're gonna grab the grip, you know, that you've been told, or you know, or that you have an idea that you wanna use, you know, and then from there you're gonna adjust that grip a little more, a little less. That's up to you. But there is not gonna be one exact grip that is gonna fit your forehand, your backhand, your volleys, or your serve. It's always gonna be a little bit give or take on that grip according to every person. You're pretty much gonna have to customize your grip in that aspect. Okay, so let's say the basic on tennis, if people go a little more for the Eastern, which is pretty aggressive and much more slicing on the backhand, like Nadal type, you know, and some people go the opposite way, more like the Western. Some people go for the completely continental, like a serve. I like to go a little bit continental, but not so much. Like but continental just makes it easier to spoon the ball. But if you go continental too much this way on the forehand, then you have problems to do it on the backhand. It's gonna go. So that again, you're gonna have to adjust where you feel good. Now, one important thing is, one thing that I notice, people swinging too far back. Remember, when you volley, you don't want to bring the racket further back than the shoulders. You usually get ready here. This is as far as you want to go. You don't want to go this way unless it's a ball that is sitting there and you want to put it away. So the ideal thing is, ball is coming. The first thing you do is you want to show the racket here. Ball is coming, and I'm in this position. My arm has to be relaxed. I don't want to have it fully extended. You know, I don't want to have the elbow close to my body. Show the racket here to the ball, you know. And one thing that works a lot to control the ball and get the ball in front of you is when you see the ball coming, let that wrist stick out a little bit. You're gonna cock the wrist like you do in the forehand. Well, on the backhand you do this, you show the racket, cock the wrist, let it come forward. This is one thing that is gonna help you a lot on the control. And making the volley, the volley more solid, firm, with more control and more depth. Is you want to bring, don't volley with the arm extended. Let the wrist go forward, lean the racket back a little bit. You always try to do that. Why? One thing is, it helps you scoop that ball a little more, carry that ball. When you volley, you don't want to feel like you're hitting the ball. You want to feel more like you're carrying that ball. If it's a ball that is low, usually you're gonna want to carry. If it's a high one, then you can go harder and put it away. Okay, you don't need to carry that one on, but usually you want to feel more. When you volley, you want to have the idea that is more, instead of short and kind of jerky movements, smooth. Carry that ball. You gotta feel when you volley, you wanna feel more like you're carrying that ball. You wanna feel like, if you have seen Federer, when he volleys, it looks, I always feel like it's like James Bond volleying. He looks, and he always looks relaxed, like everything is cool, I'm under control here. Well, that's what you wanna do. Ball is coming, just wait, racket showing there, get that wrist in the front here, and you wanna, when you volley, you wanna feel like it's kind of a swing in from the outside here. Swing, and you end up kind of with a tray at the end, this part here. Backhand is gonna be the same. You kind of feel more like you're going, like you're going with the elbow here. You're gonna use a little bit sometimes of the elbow or the wrist. You try not to use that too much. You try to volley more arm, firm, not so firm that you're tense, just firm enough that it's gonna be a firm volley, that the racket is not gonna give way to the ball. Okay, so that's just firm enough on you. On the grip, from a 1 to 10, I will say if you have it on a 5, that should be enough usually for even for the hard shots. You want to make the shot. The tighter you get the grip, the harder it's gonna go. The ball is gonna bounce on you when they hit hard. You just want to have it firm enough so your racket won't give way, and you can give direction to the ball. And also the grip, how firm or how relaxed is your grip is going to help you absorb the pace on the shot. So when you want to go really short for volleys, you want to relax even more here. So remember, the first step, you show the racket, you want to keep your distance here, okay? You want to volley, look at my arm, it's extended, not fully extended here that I'm barely going to reach, not elbow close to the ribs here. You don't want to do that. So extend the racket like you're going to catch that ball here, all right? My racket standing, and I get that grip, get under the ball. That's why I do this thing. I cock the wrist, pointing forward, and I want to feel like I let that ball come to me. I'm just going to carry that ball, and I'm going to finish with the tray position here. So one thing is, you want to make sure that you volley with your legs. You want to feel that you're moving with your legs towards that ball. That's going to help you control the ball better, and that's going to help you not to swing so much. One tip, again, and I'm always going to mention this on most of my videos, is when you see the ball coming, you're gonna keep your eyes. Look at the ball. Look at the path of the ball. And when you make contact, a lot of people make contact and they look away. Don't want to do that. First thing, your head is heavy enough to throw your body off balance. The second one, when we follow that, is when we're more prone to mishit frames or something. So what you want to do is, you want to make ball coming, you want to make contact, and you end up looking at the background just for a split second, and then you look away. You want to focus more on making clean, solid contact with the ball, and that's pretty much going to make the shot most of the times. So remember, relax the body, arm coming here, just where you show the racket, volley more with the arm, volley more, keep the arm firm, and volley more with the shoulder, here, see? And when I make contact with the ball, I keep my head still. I like to say freeze. Freeze meaning my legs are moving forward, but my upper body kind of freezes there. I don't want to go too long with the grip, and I don't want to look away, with my head. So ball is coming, freeze, and then I look. Ball is coming, freeze, and then I look. All right, guys, I hope it helps, and I'll see you next time.